Welcome back, my adoring public, to more Persona 5 Royal. Pharaoh Fiasco here. Last episode, we basically got started on the whole Okumata thing. Now, we're going to dive into the palace. What are we doing about the palace? Ain't we meeting up? If you don't know what to do, let's just go. Well, what do you want to do? Should we meet up at the hideout and head into the palace? Let's meet up. Oh yeah! Let's meet up at the hideout then. Let's give them hell. Fully intend on doing that. Uh-oh.
Hey, Yusuke.
Okay, so it looks like we're about to get on in Yusuke's.
On. Perfect timing.
Huh? What do you mean?
I've been working on a way to incorporate beauty into our fights, instead of merely doing away with our enemies each time. And only a moment ago, I was struck with a bolt of inspiration.
Interesting. So he's only been working on this for a little bit.
Is that right? So, what did you mean by perfect timing then?
Oh, I think you know what he means.
Ah, yes. So my potential idea is good and all, but I'll require your help to pull it off. Would you please lend me a hand?
Sure, but, nothing too weird, alright?
I think it might already be too late for that.
Have no fear.
Ooh, that totally sounds like something you'd come up with, Yusuke.
Of course, if you have no interest, you're in no way obligated to help.
No, it sounds awesome. Oh, but what if we tried doing this beforehand?
On's adding a little twist onto it. Okay.
Oh, we should definitely incorporate that into the attack. I never would have come up with that part on my own.
Awesome, I can't wait.
Actually, I want to try it right now as well.
Are you guys even gonna be able to do that?
I truly hope the star will grant us this.
Okay, golden.
All right.
On and Yusuke's showtime has been unlocked. And let's go ahead and explore Mementos. Infiltrate Palace.
All right, I'm gonna bust loose.
So we still haven't actually gotten Haru's persona yet.
Do you have a minute?
We didn't have any problems last time until that authentication device. Let's head there first.
Let's begin our beautiful work.
Hey, Joker.
I can fight too. Please, put me on the front lines.
No.
Your persona is too weak. It would be dangerous to have you out seeing action, so leave this to us.
Yes.
Okay. Only for a little bit longer, though, Haru. Only for a little bit longer. Soon. Uh-oh. Alright. Not super worried about that. Alright, this one not going to be as easy to get around. I totally just lied right there. Evasion, so easy. Alright. I was wondering this last time, but what is this thing? A frisbee? Looks like a hamburger bun to me. I mean, we're dealing with Big Bang Burger here. I'm sure it'll become clearer as we proceed. Come on, let's go. Man. Oh! Ooh. Alright, you want some? An Arahabaki.
Bravenly matched here. Just don't let your guard down.
Let's,
This is my other self.
do a little bit of this action.
Tenacious.
And then you... Nope. Got that shock, though, but fairly certain Arahabaki is not
Bravenly matched
one...
here. Just don't let your guard down.
I do think it reflects... Well, we can try it. Yeah. Shoulda
Physical attacks will
Should have
be
gone with my
nullified.
gut instinct right there.
Recklessly.
Let's try Sign. Got him.
Joker, you're looking cool.
This is... Oh, whoops.
We can't talk right now.
Alright. That was just because I was mashing the button.
All out attack.
I am thou.
You are thou. What about... Yeah, just had to be 10,000% sure. Get some, dude. Alright, now it is us who have gotten some, but that's okay. We'll pay it back in kind. And then we will sigh this thing to death.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking
Let's get this guy out of here
It looks
before...
sad. Be nice and just give some basic, vague answers.
Oh. It was because we were too low level, it was because it was shocked. Human, you dumb. This territory ours. Why you keep trampling here? What you humans thinking? Type gloomy. Let's tell it to shut up.
Fine.
That not answer my question. You get bad grades in school, huh? So, what me hear is, some humans care for beasts like own family. Why you not care for me like that? Why you treat me like this then? We were in a life or death struggle like 30 seconds ago. Let's say you look scary. Terrifying? But that's just your opinion. It not universal.
Take.
Okay, me understand you a bit better. For now, me hope you be happy with this. Ambergris, M.A. Me wonder if you be so brave in front of Lord Okumura. I mean, yeah.
Loser.
Not how I intended that to go.
All right.
Gotta ease up on the mashing of X. Man. So, for the door in question, leave it to me. And of course, she would get her access granted. That biometric scanner's useless now that we've got his actual family on our side. And now...
By the way, you seemed real fired up back when we first met. Was that an act Mona put you up to? You know, the beauty thingy?
That was, I was trying to be a heroine of justice.
Is that a joke?
No.
You moron! Ever since I was young, people around me have never seen me for who I really am. They would be kind to me just to please my father, and would get money and presents in exchange. Adults, teachers, even friends. It seemed like everyone smiled at me for their own personal gain. That's why you kept the details of your family a secret at school. But the female superheroes I used to see on TV were so great. They always fought for others, not themselves, and they were always happy. I wanted to be just like that. Even though I knew it was a fantasy, I still looked up to them.
Everyone goes wild over heroes at some point. It's fine having someone like that on our side, right, Joker?
Yeah, we will not turn away the additional help. Of course.
What are you doing here?
We're here to take you down.
Huh? This is insane on so many levels.
Literally a space cadet.
I thought I told you not to associate with vulgar people.
That bastard.
Yeah, this friggin' dude.
Him? Did he come into the palace too? No. He might look the same, but that isn't the real person. Remember what I explained to you earlier? You mean about the cognition thing?
What are you mumbling about?
You don't gotta worry about it. Just watch what happens next.
Do you recall what I said before? That I would do my best for you. This is my answer to that.
Are those the rumored phantom thieves?
You bet we are, dude.
I see. You're handing them over to me as a plea for forgiveness.
Sure.
Overcome failure at any cost, even if it means betraying others. You truly embody the Okumura motto. Very well, join me.
Why do you only ever think about gains and losses? That's why the company has a bad reputation. All because you treat people like they're tools.
To gain, you must give. One must be resolved to give even more if they wish to stand above others. We are on vastly different levels. And soon, I will rise to a new stage. The political world.
You poor, deluded fool. Like, Okumura doesn't realize he's the exact type of person who the real mastermind would trample over to get their way, but... oh well.
The cold reality of kicking people down is a part of business. Virtue and sentiment are for losers. Okumura Foods shall be the foundation of my victory.
His company is just a stepping stone.
Mr. Okumura, we don't need a girl who's been soiled by thieves. Unless you make some compromises. I can't introduce her to my father.
She needn't be your lawful wife anymore. Take her as your lover or whatever it is you desire.
This dude, I couldn't imagine. Ugh.
Very well. I accept.
Lover? I was raised under this company's wealth. I even accepted a political marriage for you. This is not what we discussed! Father, you want me to be that man's plaything just to satisfy your own ambitions?
Why fret? You should be overjoyed that you're fulfilling your role as an Okumura daughter.
Yeah, dude. Sex slavery, it's what every high school girl aspires to.
This is the only value you've had from the very beginning.
This friggin' guy.
So, even his own daughter's life is a commodity to him.
There you go.
Now, why don't you come to my place?
Let's have fun. I'll play with you until I get bored. A high school fiance, what a turn on.
So vulgar. No! Haru's persona won't stand a chance against that. Don't worry. She hadn't awakened to her real power. That's all.
How dare you?
I see you finally made up your mind, my dear fated princess. Freedom for you must stem from betrayal. If you still yearn for it now, then you must not err. Now tell me, who shall you betray?
My heart has been set. You should know.
Yes, that gaze! I can finally display my true strength! I am thou, thou art I! Let us adorn your departure into freedom with a beautiful betrayal!
Jeez!
Farewell, dear father. I am no longer your subservient puppet!
Then so be it. You're worthless. Deal with him how you wish.
You poor thing. I'll toy with you until you break.
I don't expect you to come to reason at all.
Uh-huh. We should have just told you this from the start, asshat!
We are the Phantom Thieves, here to take your bride!
Let's go, dude.
Thieves who steal from others need to be severely punished.
Of course, I don't remember what these things are weak to at all, but we'll see. We'll rediscover it.
Haru, be a good girl. Come, be my toy.
I have no intentions of talking to you. For the sake of changing my father's heart, I cannot lose! So this is Haru's true power. Haru. Alright, let's do this. Time to pummel that scummy jerk.
Hey, I'm on board with that. Alright, so first...
Don't do anything reckless.
Alright. She also... Well, she's got Masayo. Let's go! Okay, golden. Let's baton pass to Joker. And I think those things... Why do I feel like it's fire? Okay. Got him. Time for everybody to get some. Oop, whoops. Almost did the thing again. I know why it is. I just played through a Persona 3, and so I'm used to mashing X to get the all-out attacks. It's all good, though. And then we can baton pass right back to Haru. Now we just need Sayo. Don't stand a friggin' chance, dude.
Why? How can I be defeated by such inferior brats?
Yeah, dude. You're on your last legs and you haven't even had a turn yet. Alright. Let's do an assault dive.
Let's go.
And then you can do a rising slash. Gotcha. That's embarrassing. New levels.
I gotta use this next time.
Ooh, very nice. Let's go ahead and drop Aragi for that.
I did it.
You had the power within you all along, Haru.
I did it, Mona-chan.
What were you saying about her persona being weak?
He disappeared. Is that okay?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Are you sure you taught her how things work in here?
I did. Or so I thought. What's the point if she doesn't get it? Don't worry. Cognitive beings have no correlation to their real-world counterparts.
There you go, Makoto. Short and sweet.
You'll see when we get back. I guarantee he will be okay.
Not that he deserves it.
Then he's not dead?
That's right.
Dude, does this mean we got a new teammate?
Yes, yes it does.
Good to have ya.
She already has a code name. You can call me Noir.
Noir?
It means black in French. I'd like to be a heroine of justice, but the Phantom Thieves are on the darker side of the law.
Can't argue with that.
I chose the name Noir to remind me of that. There you have it.
As long as she's into it.
She created quite an elaborate backstory.
Are you jealous, Yusuke?
Noir. I like it. It conveys a dignity that won't bow down to others, as well as a rebellious spirit towards society. Thank you. Don't let your guard down, Noir. Our trip through the palace doesn't end until we steal the treasure after all.
Yes, and we have to get through the most... I'm not looking forward to that puzzle. I can't hide it. I didn't like it.
Yes, sir. Someone's talking all big again.
Ugh. Just like the first time, though, we will eventually get it. Come now, let us continue forth.
Joker, there's a treasure chest. We can get more money.
That is true. Rage Vial S. This, feels slightly different. I kind of remember this area being a little different, but that might just be me remembering incorrectly.
Whoa, look at that! I can smell the treasure over in that direction. It's probably in that building.
All right, to that building we will go.
That seems quite far off. It is difficult to ascertain the shortest route there as well.
We'll just have to keep going on whatever path we find for the time being. Let's go.
All right, so let's go for... We'll drop... Oh, that's wrong. There it is. Oh, I was like, are the shining spinning things supposed to be indicative of something? But it looks like I might just be overthinking that. All right, let's start with left. Ooh.
I'll reveal your true form.
Gotcha. And a Decorabia, which I think, yeah, they were weak to physical attacks, so the exact opposite. Get some, dude!
Nice, Joker.
And then you will eat a side.
Go down.
Knocked him right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
Let's go.
Yeah, we're not interested in negotiations. We want to get the kills out. Ooh, didn't get the kill though. Wait, save my life. Yeah, lend me your power. Me truly in debt for you saving my life. Me remember now.
I am now.
Me-
Thou art I.
Me am not a shadow that belongs here. Me exist in the sea of souls of humans. Me am Arahabaki. My power is your power. Use it how you want. Not going to say no to that. Yeah, we were stocked up, weren't we? It's Hermit. So we can drop Kurama Tengu. Ooh, hold on. Our Kurama Tengu is actually pretty beefy. We can... Alright, I guess we'll drop Shiki Oji. Yeah.
You've got a new mask, Joker.
Probably should have just fused like crazy before we came in here.
Okay.
To avoid the situation that we are currently in. Kongo Ofuda, which is nice.
Yes.
Facility passageway. Oop. So
Write
let's
something.
save. And then we will keep it moving steadily along.
All right.
Who wants some next? You. You are our next taker. Once we can get a lock on you. There we go.
Reveal your true form.
Easy as could be. Two Arahabakis. Ooh!
Kinda.
Well, that's new and also awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was easy.
So now Futaba gets one as well. It definitely is in the same vein as the pink all-out attack cloud that Rize got. It won't open. Will we need Noir's help once again? No, this one isn't a biometric authentication, but it might be hard to open it from here. We'll probably need to look for a server or a terminal if we want to break through. A server, huh? Alright. So the door... Oh, hold on. Literally was about to walk right past it. Okay. We were literally supposed to walk right past that. Is that it? This is a wall. Interesting. Uh-oh. Huh. Hopefully in a little bit we'll be able to look back on this and laugh. A terminal. Maybe we have to go back up? Because if there's nothing interactable down here, then that's the only option that's still left to us. See if we might be able to get something. That's not a terminal. Is this it? We've got company, we'll probably have to... Okay, cool. Or maybe we've got to go even further back? Oh, new levels for Joker and Makoto. And a new skill.
Persona learned a new skill.
Defense Master. Let's... Even though bad status skills have more use now, we still want Defense Master over Makajama.
Okay.
Huh. That was an easy battle.
I guess, but
I'll reveal your true form.
I'm going to feel very silly if there was something obvious that I overlooked.
Difference in strength in that fight.
Where is this elusive terminal? We'll be able to run around freely once we get rid of this thing, but... Ooh!
Go find a strong enemy.
Okay.
Treasure chest spotted.
This isn't anything. Cyclone Magatama. Alright, well... I mean, that's nice. But... not what we're looking for. So this room is full of terminals, but... not any interactable ones. It's never a good sign when the very first puzzle of... And this probably will end up not even being a puzzle. It might just be something that I've very badly overlooked. None of these look like anything. I have allowed myself to become complacent with modern game design handing me everything on a silver platter. If it wasn't already obvious, I don't know where this terminal is supposed to be at. We'll probably... I mean, hopefully if we interact with it again, we might get a hint.
Show me your true form.
That's the only thing that's really coming to mind right now. Oh, there's a... Okay, there's a... How do we get over there, though? Can we jump up on? Yes, we can. Okay, excellent. Whew. That wasn't grand. Whoa. Dang, this place is insane. All this techie shit's getting me pumped. What a boyish thing to say. There's a room like this at the office. It's called the server room. What are all these machines even for? Okay, so... we have regained our honor of solving very easy puzzles by simply looking around. Or things that can barely even be called puzzles. It just required a bit of stepping back and looking around a little bit more. And there's a new level for Haru.
Okay.
Our very first new level gained. Ooh, fusion alarm.
Huh? Oh.
Alright. A will seed nearby. Uh-oh. Good stuff, Morgana.
Well,
Will seeds are found in places with heavily distorted desires. They're almost as rare as treasures are. I see, so there's no reason not to collect them. Okay. Here we go.
Will seed. Let's snap.
I'm not sure how we were able to cut through those projections, but a will seed is a will seed. We got this one really early into the palace. Red greed seed.
There's our first will seed. Let's keep it up.
What? Menu or map is R1. There we go. I just wanted to make sure that was the first one. We can't jump down from here. We can jump down from here, though. Now right back on track. Or... Okay. I have obviously overshot
Maybe
it.
you can use your grappling hook to get around here.
We can, but what we're after is right there. I ran right past it for the fight. Yes, terminal controls.
Really?
Is this a terminal? Could this place be a server room? Watch this. All right. Show us your stuff. All right. That should have opened up a bunch of doors. I managed to grab a map of the place too. Cool. That's incredible. This means our infiltration deeper into the palace should be easier, yes? I don't know about that. There are 3 more areas ahead. The barracks, the factory, and the airlock area. A factory?
Yeah.
I was wondering about that too. Actually, I found one other interesting file when I was cracking into the system. It's called Project Escape to Utopia. There was some kind of blueprint inside too. It looks like whatever they're making for it is ginormous. That factory can't just be for burgers.
This is...
Escape to Utopia. What do you think that's supposed to mean? It ain't gonna matter if we can steal the treasure and make this palace disappear. Let's hurry. Alright. So now we have regained our honor. And we can proceed forward with our heads held high. There we go. Jump right back into this vent. All right, now let's see what's behind door number 1. Button. I would like to press the button.
Hey.
Don't this look like an elevator? It ain't doing anything though. But it doesn't seem to be completely out of order either. Perhaps it's at another floor. Let's try coming back later. All right. Can definitely do that. Ooh. Is it gonna pick up Haru? Of course. It still ain't opening? Oop. Even after all of Oracle's tinkering? This bastard really doesn't trust anybody, huh? Skull? It's all right. Father is clearly guilty of some horrible crimes. That's why we will stop him. We'll still need to think of a way to get past here, though. Can you figure something out, Oracle? If it's not a normal lock or a biometric one, I think I might use rank-based authentication. Basically, you've got to be at least a chief director to get through here. So even the robot employees have positions and ranks. What are we supposed to do about this? Let's steal someone's ID.
Perhaps it is.
Oh, you mean an employee ID? Those are used to authorize entry in the real-world company as well. You two are so smart, that's gotta be it! Then it's decided. Let's find an employee with the rank of chief director or higher and take their employee ID. Okay, we could definitely... I remember this. Running around and asking people a bunch of questions, but fighting them would be better overall. Probably gonna not bother with that. Look, there are a ton of them. You want to start taking their IDs? Not yet. If we go instead to their origin, there should be even more employees for us.
You're right.
Oh, great idea. That should make it even easier to find a chief director. Let's head over there, Joker. I think the chief director's like the biggest, beefiest ones. Right. So now we're on the employees floor or whatever. I guess robots of higher rank are more formidable than those of lower ranks. Alright, let's go about this carefully.
Hey.
So, how are we gonna go looking for this chief director thing? I did a scan of the area, but there are multiple large readings around here. They're definitely different from normal robots, so it's probably one of them. So, we'll need to find which one is the real one. But how exactly will we do that? Convenient.
Joker.
Yeah, we're about to overhear some very convenient chatter. Joker, look, it's them! Hurry, hurry. Go, we can't be late. Okay. Look, in that room! There's a bunch of other ones like it! By all appearances, that massive red robot must be quite important.
You're right.
True. Even if it isn't a chief director, it might have some intel. Okay. Stealthily obtain intel. Hey, you over there, who said you could stop working? If you aren't doing your jobs, I'm the one who gets chewed out by the section chief, you know? And I'm sick of him calling me useless. Eek. Yes, chief clerk, sir. He's got a point. The section chief's called me useless a number of times, too. It's like a catchphrase of his. Sheesh. I wish he wouldn't yell at us specifically. What does he expect to get out of me by calling me useless? If I work any harder than this, I'll break down. Who are you? Get back to your stations. I'm the one who gets in trouble if you aren't doing your jobs, you know? Dude, we don't even work here! Skull, would you mind staying focused? Excuse me, we have a matter to discuss with the chief director. What? A matter with the chief director? Low-ranking grunts like you couldn't possibly have business that important. Now, you're going back to your stations, even if I have to use force. Well, it was worth a try. We didn't even get the option to say anything to him. Get ready, everyone. So much for stealthily obtain intel. It's all because of slackers like you that the section chief is so rude to me. He's always calling me useless or unreliable. Isn't it so unfair that I'm the only one who has to deal with this all the time? Sounds like this guy really doesn't like the section chief. Let's try and pump him for information, Joker. What's the section chief like? Insufferable is probably the most accurate word for him. He has the nerve to call everyone useless despite him being the one slacking off all the time. Damn it. If only the section chief would just disappear, I'd become a shoo-in for a promotion. Alright. Cut us a deal and we'll see. You what? You mean you'll really get rid of him for me? No, wait. You're lying. You just want information on the section chief. Damn it. I could get rid of the section chief so easily with my wind power. But I'm just too scared to actually do it. So the section chief is weak to wind, is he? We didn't get any deets on the chief director, but this is still good. Looks like this guy's done chatting, so let's clean up, Joker. Alright, and if he can use wind, then he might be weak to... He might be weak to electricity. Yeah, we gotta do the second one. And then, since no one here can use electricity, let's try to drop a Mazionga. That should be it. Alright, dude. We used ya, now it's time to abuse ya and be on our way. We can just beat this guy senseless. Oh, he resists that. Garudine. Ooh. That wasn't supposed to happen. Alright, that was pathetic. Withstood the attack?
It's time.
That's interesting. Let's do... we can have Kodama have its time in the sun. Withstood the attack, huh? Oh, yep. That's not surprising.
Our range of tactics is expanded.
Tarukaja. Yeah. Chief Clerk ID. Not high enough rank. Oh, this must be an employee ID card. Let me see. It says Chief Clerk on it. But we're looking for one that's Chief Director or higher, yes? This one should be okay for now. At the very least, it'll help us get into some new places. Yes, we can now enter areas restricted to those of Chief Clerk rank or lower. Dang, we beat the brakes off of everybody in that room. Oh well. They should have understood what would happen.
Oh, an enemy!
Is this a safe room? Oh, okay. Quick travel to the barracks. Bit on eggs. Oh yeah, there is an active alarm in the Velvet Room. But those are kind of really unreliable. But we do have to head back anyways. Like, even if there's a fusion alarm going on, we still want to fuse.
Do you need something?
Just so we can start getting more personas. Alright.
There you are, inmate.
Oh, what's all this then?
Our master admires the progress of your rehabilitation, and hence has given you use of a special ritual. It requires the cooperation of phantom thieves undergoing the same ordeal in other worlds.
So we can we're probably going to be able to, because there was something similar, I believe, in one of the Persona Q games. Or maybe it was Soul Hackers, actually. But it sounds like we're going to get the ability to put up a demon for fusion, and then have someone else put up a demon for fusion, and then our demons are fused together. I'm saying demons. Our personas up, and then we'll both get the result.
It's a special fusion called Public Execution.
Yeah, that's on theme. I like that.
This is a helpful ritual where you select a persona from another Phantom Thieves group and fuse them for your own usage.
Oh, okay, so it's much less random.
We've heard that there are special powers for personas that are only attainable with this fusion method.
Are there now?
Basically, whether or not you make good use of it is up to you. You better devote yourself, inmate! The development of rituals is now complete, but your rehabilitation shall continue onward.
Okay, so we're not going to get any other fusion types. I mean, we already have a lot of different ways we can utilize our personas, so...
Put your best effort forth toward that ultimate goal.
Let's try out public executions.
Pursue rehabilitation with all your body and soul.
Alright. Let's register.
This one. Take a look. How rude. Registration, yes?
Toggle. Current stats, registered stats. Yeah, we're fine there. We definitely want that to be updated. Yeah, that's good too.
You wish to register it to the compendium?
We're not too worried about anybody else. Alright, so let's try out that Persona Fusion, Strengthen Persona, Itemize Persona.
One of my favorite duties.
Network Fusion. First, choose one of your own personas that you want to fuse. Next, choose one of the personas that came from another world. After that, the rest is the same as a regular guillotine execution. But there are rare skills that can only be gained through this ritual, so make good use of it. Alright. Let's do Karama Tengu. And then network. Dang, we're just a little too low leveled. Whoa, somebody put up a level 62 Cerberus? We can't, I don't want to use, like, there's no DLC personas at all. So the Ariadne Picaro is out. But dang, one more level and we would have been able to fuse up White Rider. So it looks like we're gonna go for Lilium.
You okay with this?
Yes. Let's do it.
Choose which skills to inherit.
Increases chance of inflicting freeze. Let's do Relief Bloodline. Mogarula, Mamuto, Freyla, Megaton Raid. Oh, that seems a little, that seems, I don't want to, like, overpower ourselves for where we're at. But we will do Mataru Kaja and Masuku Kaja.
Now, let us see what powers will emerge.
We should probably give it something other than Relief Bloodline, but none of this stuff. Well, let's go ahead.
Both of you to work.
And as said, from there, everything is the same, right? Yeah. Oh, and it says during a fusion alarm too, I'm Lilium. I'll leave the realm of dreams for a while and become your mask. So how will the fusion alarm affect it? It seems your newly born persona has more power than one normally would. Something is about to happen to this skill. Will you permit this? Sure. Let's do it. Ooh. A net positive. All right. And then we can... How about it? It turned out great. Your new persona is temporarily overflowing with power. You might get some unexpected results if you use this one in a ritual during the alarm. Even if it's not the result you expect, something big will happen, so you'd better make it work for you. I can hear the strain of the guillotine. It may be dangerous to keep using it at the moment. Alright, let's fuse up Clotho, and we can make Toth.
It is neither remarkable nor unremarkable. Choose which skills.
We're probably
to
not
inherit.
going to actually end up with it, but... Increases technical damage by 25%. Mahama, Makoga, Sorunda, Mediarama, and Mapatra.
Expect a modest gift of power. Well,
I will expect a modest gift of power. Well. Alright. Should have known. We're about to get some true blue crap that knows really good skills. Oh! Hecaton Kairos. I am Hecaton Kairos. These 100 hands which have emerged victorious in countless wars are now held within your mask. At least it wasn't something that we already had.
Well now, a most unexpected turn of events.
Oh, it seems the results did not go as planned. The rehabilitation equipment cannot take anymore at this time. Unfortunately, we must disengage the alarm now. You will have to take your leave while the equipment undergoes maintenance. I don't understand why it has to kick us out all the way, though. Alright, well, whatever.
Let's do it.
We're fine with that. We can just get ourselves... Nah, we should dive back in and fuse more. Because we only freed up one space in the, like, after all is said and done. Alright, Igor. What we want is to persona fuse. Alright, so Kodama, we can get the heck out of here for a Naga, I guess. Or we can actually fuse up an Anubis.
You okay with this?
Well, let's do Naga first. Or Okay, yeah, we can make Anubis with other stuff.
Will this truly help you?
It
Select the
won't, but
skills
it
you'd
will
like
fill
to
out our
inherit.
Persona Compendium. Strengthens Fizz skills by 20%. Yeah. Masai, Tarunda, Rakunda, and
Will
Masukunda.
gain new power now for a rebirth.
So striking weight definitely seems like it'd be pretty useful. I am Naga. I'm your mask now, so you should be able to rely on me. Well, as much as you would on a weather report. So pretty friggin' reliable. Pretty friggin' reliable. And now, we can make ourselves that Anubis. There we go.
Not terrible, but not impressive.
Oh yeah.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Strengthens magical skills targeting all foes by 20%. Increases the chance of insta-kills. Of course. And then what we want is... let's do energy drop. Mapatra. Maragi. And I guess we'll go Frey.
Its power will be nothing unusual.
Yeah.
Now for a rebirth.
Get those extra insta-kills. I am Anubis. I shall become a mask and bring help to your marvelous soul. The additional help on the insta-kills is appreciated. Too weak to make that much else. We can use Arahabaki and Lanan Sheed. Alright, let's fuse up Arahabaki and Lanan
Not
Sheed
terrible,
then.
but not select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Immunity prevents being inflicted by ailments. That will probably be helpful. Let's do Makarakarn. Rakunda and Medea.
It will receive a great my.
And we really just are fusing these up for compendium completion. I'm Aramatama. Go wild. Ferocity is my true power. Carve my savage anger into that face of yours. And that is all the fusion we will be getting up to. Rebellion, Marakunda, Rage Boost, definitely going to drop. Or with high chance of critical. We can drop Miracle Punch for Rage Boost. Alright, so I am satisfied very much so with that.
Already? What?
Yeah, let's go back.
No slacking off.
So with some brand new Personas fused up,
I'll just add this.
we can resume where we were at. To the barracks we go.
We're here. Shadow
All
spotted.
right.
It's
Ooh,
out.
a red
Joker,
one.
A safe room. Let's take 5.
Nah, we're good. Alright. This thing is about to not be good, though. Probably should have healed up a little bit. Alright, a Grimakala. And it is definitely strong to... It should be good against physical skills, I believe. Wings of Wisdom cures all non-special ailments. About Sai. Alright, this might be one of those get it with an ailment type situations. Let us Tarunda to make sure it can't beat us too badly. Said no thank you to that. Crap. Yep. This is that BS, dude. Oh, we might be donezo.
Someone give him some support. Here it comes.
We can't let them get away with doing that to one of us.
Okay, well.
Now.
Let's rock, Fist of the Phantom Star.
I don't know if this is going to... I don't know if this is going to knock it down. Knock it down. I don't know what I'm talking about. That's not in this game.
That was great.
Okay, well, that's good for us.
Who's next? Zona.
Let's first... It's a good thing that we got
That's not right.
Aramatama, but... Prevents being inflicted by status ailments. We don't have any special affinity when it comes to fire.
No.
Where is... Alright, we got 10 Revivadrins. Let's do for you.
Playing dead isn't easy.
Deathbound. Ooh.
This is bad.
Oh, we might need to get the heck out of here. Let us escape.
You're gonna run. Now's your chance.
Okay. Gonna have to figure something else out for that. That was horrendous. Alright, skill. The dioramas for all. Dang, dude.
There's a strong-looking shadow.
Took away those Joker's weaknesses. Okay, we can't open this from here. Try and see if you can find a card reader. Up. And it's back. Well. And we might want to put on in our party specifically for that battle.
I'm so glad.
Yes, it opened! We might end up getting a Chief Director ID eventually if we keep getting higher and higher ranks.
Yes.
Agreed. Let's go about this one step at a time. Oh, and if you're feeling tired, be sure to stop in a safe room, Joker. Okay. 3 of these dudes, or just 2. Now we've got 2 blue ones here.
Oh.
Hey, are those 2 giving orders to the other robots? You guys think they might be the Chief Director or the Section Chief? Probably the Section Chief. I'm sensing something big further down. That one's gotta be the Chief Director. Ideally, we should secure the ID of the highest ranking one here. Yes, we can't reach the Chief Director with the ID we have now. Then let's just beat one of them and swipe what we can. Hold up, the reading's not super clear, but I'm pretty sure only one of them's a Section Chief. So only one of them has our key. What's the plan? Shall we simply crush both of them? There's no need to waste our energy like that. It will definitely be a material SP cost with going about things that way. If we can talk to each one and compare what they said to the intel we have on hand, that way we might be able to tell which one is the Section Chief. So let's start by going straight forward. Hey, what is with all this ruckus? Where do you think you are right now? Sorry. Are you seriously apologizing to me? And you have such strange attire too? Now then, what are you looking for in here? This is not some sort of playground for you. We're looking for the Chief Director. The Chief Director, you say? Why would people like you be looking for someone like him? He's further in, but I trust you scheduled a meeting. It is time we make our decision, Joker. What do you want to do? This guy definitely isn't him. Should we fight him for his employee ID? Let's do it.
Yes!
Right, there's no need for any more discussion. Take him down. Yeah, it's not him, but we want the XP. Alright, let's open up with Mafrey. Not weak to that. Triple down. Ooh, no thank you. Whoa! Critted her to death! Alright, let us... Oh, we want you.
You're mine.
3 enemies on the floor. Nice, Joker.
And we will baton pass to you. On the off chance that they are weak to Garu. Nope. Oh, that is it. Nice. Sorry, Haru, but yeah. All right. We will.
This is your chance. Hit it where it hurts.
Who is? That thing is next. Okay. We do want to revive. He's got recarm. I was about to waste an item.
Thank you.
And Proud Presence also works on that, which I'm not going to say no to. Oh, we got Cyclone Magatamas. And even before that, Gale Magatama. Yeah,
We're ready.
we are.
Time for this.
Get this man out of here, dude.
Time to punish them. Beat 'em up.
Hopefully this will be it for it. No. Call for backup. Alright, well, you're not about to live for too much longer. One fire attack. And now we can finish this off in style. If the Corporal Robo goes down. It did not go down. Oh, it's about to now. Excellent. So what we were really after here, like I kept saying, is the XP. We're not really worried about all that much else. We were able to get out of there without... I think we didn't waste too many resources. Yeah, see? That's what we want.
What a skill.
15% chance. Alright, well. I don't think the counter skills, unless it jumps up to like 30% or 33% with a high counter, those will still be pretty bad. Whew, we're done with that. It doesn't look like he had anything, unfortunately. It seems he wasn't important after all. Oh well, let's check elsewhere. And check elsewhere we shall. We're about to just insult the crap out of that dude.
Shadow spotted. It looks strong.
Ooh, hold on. We almost went in there with barely any HP. There we go. What are you doing here? Get back to your workstations. Useless employees will be disposed of as scrap.
Yes.
Hold on a second. We're the Phantom Thieves. The Phantom Thieves. In that case, I can turn you all in and gain some favor with the higher-ups.
We need to defeat them.
It looks like fighting is our only option now. Let's go! And now we are 100% certain of how to deal with this thing. Huh? Who the hell? Are you trying to pick a fight with me? There's another bossy-looking one. Joker, let's work him over for some info. Do you have some sort of business with me? Where is your chief? Oh, the chief. If you can even call him that, he can't do a single thing right.
Oh, so that's...
Well, sounds to me like he's got some beef with the chief. Joker, if you play him right, he might dish some useful details. All he's got is his rank. He walks around all high and mighty, but he's not all that. He doesn't even have a clue that I know his weakness. Wow, that's impressive. I know, right? Glad you agree. You want to hear it? This is huge, so no telling what, anyone else. Got it? The chief is weak to psychokinesis. Not even his industrial strength plating can save him from it. Oh, maybe I should have kept that one to myself.
All right.
Nice, a classic slip of the tongue. I don't think he has any more useful dirt, so let's just mop the floor with him real quick. No. Wait.
All right, let's do it.
Any boss that lets their employees suffer deserves the same thing.
Persona!
You will flash bomb because there's not really a whole lot Makoto can do in this fight. As far as being on the offense goes.
He's got casualties. This is bad.
Alright, well that was nonsense, but we do have this.
Not bad, Mona.
We will actually have Morgana now recarm you.
Thank you.
There you go. Alright. Let's see about Tentatafu. They all block it. Did she know that? I don't think she knew that the first time around.
Noir's been defeated.
Crap, dude! Do we have anyone? We're strong to gun attacks.
All right.
Not really much else we can do. That triple down. I don't think we can really afford to try to get them back on their feet. Famine's breath. I don't know why I said knockdown wasn't in this game. I am 100% turned around. Alright. Just the two of us. Oh man. Recarmdra. Alright. That's not great. Neither is the fact that... Oh, Magarula. Yeah. See how you like this action. No, you are going to baton pass. It is getting a little dicey.
Thank you.
Okay, no longer incapacitated. Ooh! Please use Famine's breath again. Nice!
No holding back.
Okay.
All right, up and at him.
Let's kill the crap out of this one.
Let's go.
Make way for the fist of the Phantom.
Get serious.
I think this should kill it, which would make the next turn ours. We can have Morgana go in for the attack. And once we do it that way...
I love that reference.
Yeah, let's get in there.
Not bad,
What's
Mona.
important is getting the kill here, so we can't get assault dived or triple down.
Queen's in trouble.
Alright. She is in trouble, but the whole team's in trouble.
Looking cool.
Noir might just have to get left behind on this one. Okay, hold on. Call for backup. Morgana is up next. There. Oh, she's got Garu. All right, well.
That's one down.
Yeah, so she can put in work too.
That's one down.
All right.
All out attack.
If we can get rid of the big Corporobo. Almost there. Nice. Hold on. We want Noir to get in on this. Even if we gotta play a little riskier.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Alright. Let's just do Sayo. Be safe. Nice. It resisted it, but not enough to live. Another great haul of XP. Magarula just in time. Could have been a little timelier, but... Section Chief ID. It's an ID! This should get us through the gates! So that one was the Section Chief or something? Ugh, why can't the big boss just come to us? Alright, so Morgana, we're gonna need you to save us. Or... just save... well, now, one Mediarama is good. And then we can have Makoto Mediarama herself. Or Diorama herself, rather. That one was nothing. And our SP is looking a little dire. Excellent. Even with our XP looking, or our SP looking the way it does, we're still going to keep trucking forward with killing everybody. We just have to get lucky and get to the Section Chief last. Great! This one's open as well. We've got to be close to the end, right? Chief Director is usually directly above Section Chief. Don't forget to be conscious of your condition, everyone. If you're feeling tired, be sure to rest at a safe room. Alright. Hold it, guys! No one in there. This room's different. I can't sense anything weird inside. Probably safe to assume there aren't any high-rank robots in there. Well, sounds like there's no point checking it out. Not quite. If we don't have any bosses watching, that might just be an opportunity to get something good.
I see.
Good point. Joker, let's sneak by them and listen in on their conversation. Okay. I think before we do that... a Holy Stone shattered to pieces, so that... I mean, we might as well. It's not really going to be useful for anything else. And then a bunch of Waters of Rebirth. Yeah, we have so much SP restoration, even if it's kind of meager. If I complain near the Chief Director, he'll say back when I was young. Huh, so we're basically eavesdropping on him. It's a divine skill of mine. Impressive. I can see how you managed to wiretap LeBlanc for so long. That? Oh, that was nothing. Someday, I'll show you what real wiretapping is. In any case, there's no denying that this is a smart move. We'll just have to obtain information from the group about what their boss is like.
Hold a moment.
There appear to be a few of them further in. Let us go obtain their information as well. Oh. Who are you? Why aren't you working? Shit, we got caught! Okay, I didn't even know it was possible to get caught. These guys are trying to slack off. Report them. We got too close. Let's withdraw for now and reorganize. Alright. Okay, cool. We had to swing wider than we did. It'll only cause trouble for everyone if I collapse now. Alright, he's got nothing. Good. The Chief Director always says the company is the best of the best. I'm thankful to be able to work for such an elite organization. I'm happy to be able to work for this company.
It seems...
We've heard a good amount. What do you think, Joker? I know all I need to know.
Then...
Let's get out of here before we get caught. Alright. So, we got some options of who we can pick. Excellent! Another door unlocked. Or 2 more doors unlocked. Oh, never mind. Another roadblock. Is this one rank authentication as well? We can get through here if we have a Chief Director ID card or higher. Though, given the layout of this floor, it doesn't look like this leads to a new area or anything.
Yes.
So our main goal remains the door we found downstairs. Why don't we skip all this shit and just nab the President's ID? I want to get this over with. So it's either this guy or this guy. Let's go with this guy first. Who are you? What are you tiny? What are tiny brats like you doing here? Are we in the way? Of course. Where do you think you are? The corporation, or this corporation, is the best of the best. Okumura Foods. You should not be here. More importantly, who are all of you? How did you get in? Through the front door. Through the front door. So you mean to say you're not anybody suspicious? Your looks worry me, but it would be a problem if I mistakenly reported you.
Joker.
It is time we make our decision, Joker. What do you want to do? We should leave. So you don't want to fight right now? Then let's retreat. Because this is our target, which means we want to kill this guy for the sweet, sweet XP. Wahem. Who are you rascals? How did you get in here? What business do you have here at our best of the best corporation, Okumura Foods? Are you the Chief Director? Oh, I think I figured it out. You must be the rumored Phantom Thieves. Grahahaha. Very well, I'll tell you the truth. I am indeed the Chief Director. Whether you choose to believe that or not is up to you. They both said it's the best of the best, but I think it's the other thing. Now then, is that all you wanted to ask me? Let's discuss the future. Someone with no stability asking about the future. Grahahaha. How naive. The future is a trifling matter for a boy like you. Although I will admit, it is an interesting subject.
Joker.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Because we need to ask him about the past. Best of the best. Are you the Chief Director? Let's discuss the past. How admirable. You wish to hear of my successes, yes? Well, everyone was humble like you back when I was young, but youth nowadays.
Joker.
Okay, we should leave, because it is the first guy. So he's talking, like, the dude was like back in my day and all that stuff, so let's kill the crap out of this thing, and then kill the crap out of the other one. We're the Phantom Thieves. Teach us all a lesson. I was just feeling in the mood for a spot of excitement. Let us do this, Joker. Alright, let's see what you're weak to.
Persona!
First things first.
Go down.
3 enemies on the floor.
Missed.
Joker?
But Morgana can get that one with his new Magarula skills. And then we can swap to her. Let's see if it's weak to Freyla. Or we can do Mafre to get the other thing too. It was not. Alright, Swift Strike. Whoa. Alright. And then are you weak to... She's not weak to, or it's not weak to anything she's working with. What about Sai? Nice! So now we know. I'm gonna get this thing out of here. Much appreciated. A free Mataru Kaja. And then we've got Sayo on Mitra.
You're mine.
And there should be curtains for it. Not gonna be able to eat through this one. Boom, baby. Okay, excellent. Ooh, and a new skill. Tetracarn. So that would have been nice. Serves you right, bastard. That takes care of that. This guy's got nothing on him, though. 1000% waste of time. It seems their physical size doesn't necessarily correlate to their rank. The chief director must be somewhere else. Let's try looking in another room. We shall do exactly that. This guy right over here. All right. Let's talk for a bit. Let's discuss the past.
Joker.
Let's fight him.
Okay.
All right then, Joker. Let's take him down. He should chat with us a little bit first, right? I guess not. All right. So, what we're going to start with is a nice side.
Knocked him right off their feet. Nice, Joker.
And then,
Not done yet.
all right, Morgana, time to show him what you're made of, dude. Beautiful. Get these Corporobos out of here, and then we'll be able to focus on the big boss. Call for backup. All right, you can have your backup. That's fine. And now we will swap to. Uh-oh. Looks like that won't be necessary. And it saves SP. That's the main, like, even ahead of it, this being like a way to get out of a bad situation and not having to worry about it dealing a small amount of damage. It saves SP. It's always a good move. Let's try triple down. Oh yeah, you don't like that any more than we do. Free levels galore. Perfect! We finally found the Chief Director's ID card. This means we can go in that rank door downstairs now. Well, let's go check it out. Time to make like a banana and split. And we've got the capability of simply going through the doors. And it doesn't look like there's any will seeds or anything like that here at all. Because we've explored this place 100%. This particular area anyways. Yeah. Yes, it opened! Now we can move freely about this floor. Perfect. We have the employee ID card we were after, so let's head downstairs when we're done here. Already done here. Definitely not trying to fight that Grimakala again. Thing is, too much. Unless we can Tentarafu it, actually. Let's, save. Let's save and then see how far that Tentarafu can get us.
I should write something.
We should write something. Go ahead and save over that. Alright.
Now, this one looks tough.
Yeah. Exactly on our level.
Show me your true
Alright,
form.
Grimakala. Not gonna be able to escape our wrath this time.
Got the advantage. Don't rush this.
We've achieved flow.
Strong and immune to physical strikes? Brute force won't work.
Fire, ice, electricity.
Let's go.
Let's try fire. Resist that. Let's do Palimpa. Got him.
Look, there's an enemy that's confused. Give it some psychokinesis.
But we don't want to consume the confusion.
Out of our way. Finish it.
What about... She only has a single shell? Jeez, dude. gosh.
I'll heal you.
Thank you for that, Morgana. Alright. It's up next, which means we got a Polimpa. Alright. Free money. Makoto got herself got. Alright. We are up next, and we can Sayo.
This is a part of me. Ooh,
Nice. We just have to make sure that we don't get Rage Ward. Do we have any personas? Because I definitely have a tendency of getting rid of those. Yeah. We've got Taunt. And we've got only Taunt.
Alright.
You alright?
Nice! Morgana helping out.
Look at how angry it is. Hit it with some psychokinesis.
It's up next.
Persona!
Yeah, alright. That makes sense. Ooh! Alright, well...
I'll use my persona! Let's go. Good thinking.
And now she can do her thing. We're up next. This is so bad. Ooh.
Next up. Let's go.
Morgana. If only we had increases defense for all allies for 3 turns.
Calm down.
Yeah. Dude, because we are in it. Defense increase extended. And we're going to need him to Mediorama. Thank you, Proud Presence. Golden. Much less golden.
Can't let them get away with doing that to one of us.
So now we're gonna have to bring Morgana back.
Serious.
Polimpa. Rage is such. Rage is not a great fit for this. I gotta change up how we're doing things, dude. We need better ailments. Okay, Tensorofu. Exactly what the doctor ordered. Item. Where is that Revivadrin?
Being dead isn't easy. Look, there's an enemy that's confused. Give it some psychokinesis.
Let us item. Raises attack and lowers accuracy evasion.
Just say the word.
Let's have him down that odd morsel.
Here he comes.
Okay. Ooh. Good thing it did not get... let us... We can Raku Kaja Morgana to give him that buff back. Okay, this should... Well, ooh. Oh, well.
Don't rush it.
Okay, and Morgana's gonna be able to Polimpa after this. Thank God. Let's go for a Koga. Uh-oh! Is it also weak to that? Nice!
You're looking cool.
Or is it also weak to that? It's not weak to Psychokinesis, we've just been getting technicals off on it. Alright, and then you can Polimpa. Ooh, we're almost there. Two free life stones.
Give it some psychokinesis.
We'll actually just have her guard and skip her turn. Because what we want is this technical. Nice. finally about to get this win.
Was that graceful?
It was indeed. Whoa, nice.
Show me that move sometime.
Bless boost. We will drop diorama for that. And then she's got Mafrela now.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, that was hairy.
It was a little difficult, but I believed. It would have gone a lot smoother if I'd been more adventurous with our skills that we tried out, because would not have had to play nearly so scared.
Let's do it.
But you know what? A win's a win's a win. Perfect. Now we can head back. We've staked our dominance, shown that we are strong. We can get the heck out of here. Right after we drop Morgana for on. Because Morgana is just about tapped out. Item. And then we can use all the waters of rebirth. We can stick with 5 for right now. Just try to hang on to the rest of them. Alright. With that little detour taken care of, we can continue onward. Yes, we are the chief directors. We've brought the employee ID from a chief director. Will we be able to pass through now? Of course! Well, probably. And access granted. So now let's see what's behind this door other than the elevator. Hell yeah, finally! You know, it's a little odd. I thought Okumura might be behind the mental shutdowns. But we haven't found anything even remotely pointing to such a secret so far. Something that important might be deeper in. Let's just keep going. Well, indeed, just keep it moving steadily along. Until we get to it. Then we might not be moving so steadily, but we will keep it going. What is... It doesn't look like there's anything else but that Sage Astrolabe. Alright. What do we got over here now?
Look, that building is where the treasure is. We're not far.
If it's seriously that close, can't we just go from outside? No point going through there.
That might be worth a try.
Okay.
Huh? Is there a safe room around here somewhere?
Oh, there is. Really close to here. Facility surroundings.
I'll just add this.
Sure. Alright. Now we can keep going. Is there? Yeah. Ugh. If it's another Garimakala, we'll be good to go. So that is different. Different good though. Different very good. And there is definitely, we want to make sure we explore this place as completely as possible. Alright, now we can jump over. Nope.
Oh, a treasure chest.
That's what we want. Black rock. Alright. Let's see.
I'll reveal your
Whoa! Okay. Another Garimakala. We'll just handle it.
Don't. Noir doesn't have much help left. All yours.
Huh.
Noir's health. She needs help.
I don't know what just happened right there, but I'm not going to say no to that.
The final blow should be a work of art.
I agree, Yusuke. Let's see it.
Follow my lead.
Settle down. You stand before our princess.
Not for long.
I have her sword. Enthralled.
Enchanted. We all did great, huh? Just like I thought.
So, obviously, I thought that was awesome. This, I think, is just as awesome.
I gotta use this next time.
It would be so easy to just drop Lullaby, but we really need that. Oh, she still knows Agi. All right, well. Easy.
Behold, the new me.
Golden sub-recover HP restores 10% HP to backup members after battle. So we don't have to worry about healing them anymore. They'll just get there eventually. All-out attacks may defeat all foes and restore 25% HP to all allies. So that's what that was. Explosive Scheme. And then she still has a while. Restores 1% SP to backup members after battle. And you know what? That'll still be an amazing help.
It looks like all the shadows are gone.
From this particular area, yeah. Alright, doesn't look like there's anything else we can do over there. Is it after us? Yeah, it can't even follow us. I don't know why Noir is still back there. Whatever. So we're probably gonna have to get to killing. Yeah. Ooh, Mothman.
It should be easy if we stay focused.
Is it weak to wind? It's not. Zeodyne.
My body is shaking.
Alright, well.
There's something wrong with her movement. It wasn't strong enough.
Mazionga. Let's see if they like Miragion.
Here I go. Speed up.
Okay, so now we've got a free Masuku Kaja. Oh, we can get the technical on him. I'm not gonna say no to that. Actually, the technical will be very expensive. They're weak to gunfire. Level 33. Let's talk.
Foul human.
Hot. Me gonna be cooked like well done steak. Me not taste good as barbecue. Me endure this with guts though. Hey, human, hurry up and talk if you want something. Enemy status ailments healed.
Enemies recovered. Look out.
Fine.
Then let's talk. Once me understand you, me lend you my power.
It looks so shy. Please be extra nice.
Human, you dumb. This territory ours. Why you keep trampling here? What you humans thinking? Should I take off my shoes?
Lie.
No more talk. Now you apologize. Me, I'm frustrated, but me, I'm going to die soon. You are my strongest rival, but also my friend. Wow. We just skipped over the first hour and 20 minutes of this movie, I guess. We want you to give me some nice words of compassion as my rival, as me pass away. Die in peace. Me, I'm touched by your tender words. Me remember talking to you before. Me remember now. Me, I'm not a shadow that belongs here. Me exist in the sea of souls of humans. Me, I'm Mothman. My power is your power. Use it how you want. Okay, well.
That's a new one.
Yeah, so Mothman was weak to guns.
Alright.
It is a cryptid, I guess. Where is... Okay. I'm like, wait. Where does this all connect to once more? That... We can jump down. We cannot, however, cannot jump up. Interesting. Very interesting. Where's the will seed? Lift switch. We don't want to do that just yet, but it's not like we can't undo it. Alright, so it just swings us back to where we were originally. We're fine with that. No. Because there's no possible way a will seed isn't hidden here. We just have to be cognizant of where we've been and where we haven't been. Alright, plenty of victims. So, clearly that wasn't what we were wanting. Doesn't look like it's worth it to jump onto that either. Uh-oh! Hold on, hold on. What's over here? I'm assuming... Okay, cool. It's like...
Treasure chest. Why don't we...
Yeah. Magic ointment. And then we can jump down here. Whoa! Oh, crap! Well... Nice! That thing was speedy! So, with that... with that little mishap taken care of... Alright, we made it! The treasure's in here, yeah? Just past this building. We're definitely getting closer. I find it somewhat odd that we have still yet to see anything about the mental shutdowns. Well, this palace is on the site of the corporate HQ, remember? If he never told any employees about it, we may not find any hints toward his involvement. Worst comes to worst, we're just gonna have to get that info out of the Shadow himself.
Indeed.
Anyway, let us hurry inside. I believe the factory comes next. Factory. We're not trying to leave that quickly, though. Noir, the only issue, basically, is that she's not healing. Let's throw Yusuke in. Like, we have no way to passively regen her SP.
Show me your true form.
It's a problem, not an insurmountable one because of the SP restoration we've still got, but uh-oh!
That one's really red. This enemy has been
Koh-i-Noor.
It should be easy if you stay focused.
We can get the technical on all of them.
2 enemies floored. Not bad, Joker.
Alright. Oh, that just got rid of it, and we weren't lucky enough to knock it down. Let's see if it's weak to Zio. It's not.
Persona.
Let's see if it's weak to Frey.
You hit their weak point.
I am thou.
Ice. Fire? It's probably gonna be Sai. Nope. Alright, so let's go for... We have 12 SP left. How much does... My Sai costs 10. Okay. Let's see if this is it. It's not. What do you still... We've got Koga, or Koha, and Aha, which are only things we can do. Alright. It's guns! Okay, well. Ooh! We should have asked it to join us! Well. Okay, cool. We still have the opportunity to. Alright. Oh! Muscle memory! Oh! No, but we're gonna kill it! We didn't kill it! Okay. Talk. My name is Koh-i-Noor. My existence shall become a new part of you. Oh man, that was nerve-wracking. Welcome to the fold, Noir. We still got plenty of XP off of that as well. Alright. Ooh, something snatchable. Rainbow diode. And now, right here, we can keep on a-hopping. Oh. Oop. Don't want to get found out. Okay, so it was... I guess there really isn't anything here. There's something about that that fills me with trepidation, but we have to take the facts as they come to us. We're just good here. Alright, well, I will accept this information right after we jump onto this. Alright. So no one said anything about there being anything nearby. I don't know. This seems like the perfect place to put it, though. Okumura's palace definitely felt like the longest one. So maybe that has something to do with it. But we're here. Alright. Did we, Hold it. I'm sensing a will seed. Golden. Let's keep an eye out. I want the will seed.
Oh, a treasure chest. This is what thievery is about.
It's right over there. Now, we've got the model gun. But is this the will seed? It's looking like it might be. Yep, there it is. Okay. Ooh. Whoa. The security lasers. I wonder if there's a way to turn them off somewhere. I don't think so. Well. Oh. So we have to double back here after we turn the security lasers off. Oh well. They're trying to keep us from our prize, but they won't be successful for that much longer. Export line. Alright. Let us drop a save. And then we're going to be able to dive right back in. It feels like the puzzle I was dreading should have come up by now. If they took it out, I'm not gonna cry for it. But...
This really is a factory, just like the name says. I wonder what they're making here.
Huh. Do you think it's related to that escape to Utopia thing?
Hold on a sec. Ain't the guys in here moving kind of weird?
Ooh. Yeah, these guys are having a bad time of it.
Unfortunately, this is the exact opposite of how you would imagine a utopia to be. These conveyor belts and the positioning of the workers. This is almost identical to the company's bun factory. I can't believe this.
At the very least, this is how Okumura views his workers. My apologies for saying so, Noir, but this is truly atrocious.
I mean, it's not like she's gonna disagree.
Well, it'll all be under control if we can trigger that change of heart in him, yeah? Let's go.
Ooh, okay. Examine inside the factory. I simply cannot believe this is how Father views his employees. Noir. Alright. We're about to put an end to all this, though. Hold on. Do not want to get found out. Oh, what's the harm? Alright. Kumbanda, and then we've got the Dekarabias. Kumbanda's probably not weak to Fizz. Let's baton pass to you.
Okay.
And then see if it might be weak to gun. Oh. You got him with the technical.
Let's go.
That's all we were really after in the end. Okay, life-draining spirit is shocked. Let's try Bufula. Nope. What about Agilao? Blocks fire. Alright. And then the Mothman and the Lilium. Bless and Garu, weak to gunfire. Alright, and then you. Oh, she does not know. It was Makoto who knew Garu. Oh, well.
There's still 3 enemies. Keep it up.
Let's
This is my other self.
let's have you use Dorman Rush.
Fox, that was an awesome hit.
We're up next. When it's Makoto who could really one and done this for us. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Cool.
Go get him, Queen.
Inflicted with sleep.
Don't lose.
Got him with the technical. Alright, well, that was inelegant in every sense of the word, but let's return to battle. Sorry, dude. You should have known crossing us up would have been the end. Well, there we go. It's nice to see that striking weight applies to our basic attacks as well. Perfect. Shock boost for the Zionga.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
To Thievin. So there was nothing over there. Unless, can we jump up on? Or move through here some kind of way? Our grappling hook's not activating, so the answer appears to be no. This scent. The treasure must be right beyond that door. Is this gonna be another one of them authentic whatever things? No, there's no authentication here. Kinda anticlimactic, huh?
Sure, why not?
Well, the easier the better, right? Let's go. Is that really it? They must have really taken that part of the thing out. Uh-oh. Whoa. Well, we almost got crushed! That freaking hunk of metal broke way too goddamn easy! There's no point in complaining at this point. We will be forced to search for another route. You're right. Let's find something that'll help us get past here. Do you think we'd be able to make use of these fragile arms somehow? Alright, so there is now a huge barricade that for some reason we can't just hop on top of. But let's do a little bit of... Shouldn't we be able to... We should be able to mess with these some kind of way. Where?
Focus.
There should be something. Okay. We should be able to get up there, right? Or does that mean we can't go up? This... It's another roadblock. It's a small one, but a roadblock nonetheless. Okay, there it is. What the? Something came out! This is the control panel for that robotic arm. It seems we can use this to set it to either 3 times, 5 times, or 10 times normal speed. I bet it'd break if it was stuck on 10 times speed for a long time. Or for a short time, even. Changing arm speed. Let's go for 10x. Yep.
Indeed.
It appears to have broken. It was dead like instantly. I know it was 10 times normal speed, but still, it's weak.
Yes.
That just proves how truly overworked these machines are. It seems any increase in workload would have led to its collapse.
Hey!
Wait, but don't you think we might be able to walk on the broken arm? We should check it out, Joker. And sure enough, we can simply hop on up. Okay, now we got a new enemy that wants a little bit of action. We'll strut our stuff really quickly. Do we have... Is that some kind of console? It looks a bit strange, though. So now we can get up here? We just had to come at it from the correct side? Where? Okay, L1. So this must be the way we can turn the thingamabob off, then. Or... Huh? Okay, well, I guess this is just a faster route back to where we were already at. Oh, wow. They can't be for real with this. There's no way back once we jump that. Okay, well. That's an interesting way to do things. I mean, it gives us the opportunity to save once more, but I'd have preferred being able to just go back the way we came. Oh well. Can't have everything our way all the time. Alright. At the very least, we've got most of this stuff already set back up for us, or already set up for us, so we can just run along. Ooh. Let's have Makoto, or maybe on. Well, I guess she doesn't specifically need healing. Man, we really need to get to work on our Death Confidant again. Alright.
Hey.
A console that looks a bit strange? Okay, so that's what he was referring to. Excellent. Well, if only we had noticed that originally. Boom, baby. Alright, we're fine now. Go ahead and help ourselves to this will seed. Honestly, if they'd given us the option to simply walk past it and massively ramp things up, I would have just done it that way. But making us do the puzzle too is also fine. What are we at right now? Skill. We're at 14. I'd be okay if this at least doubled our SP total. Green greed seed. We got the second one officially. Okay, cool. More than doubled. But it seems like it's only restoring I feel like if I had to pick a number out of thin air, it's a 5% SP restoration potentially. So over the course of this thing, we get 15% back. Which it's not game breaking, but it is helpful, and in this situation it's basically a lifesaver. Yeah. So Haru, she was at 4, now she's at 24, which is much more usable, even if it still isn't a lot. Any bit of resource, like any resource restoration is good. Especially when it costs us no thing.
I'll reveal your truth.
Now we can get to breaking other ones whenever we find the terminals that control them. Ooh. You want some too, dude? That's okay, we got plenty more where it all comes from.
In that fight.
I sure did as well. Alright, so that's what we want to get to, which means we gotta go through this thing to get there. Having a Mothman or a Decorabius show up in the battle is very good for being able to baton pass with abandon, changing arm speed. Alright, let's increase it. We do that, and then we are good to go, basically. As far as slowly re-ramping our SP recovery. Nope, nothing there. That's fine.
Hey!
Look, we've gotten so much closer. Yes, after quite the detour. And what we want, though... we need to find the yellow one. Oh, it's right there. Golden. We will indeed be grabbing whatever that is. We've got so many of these chest keys. There's no reason for us to not simply get whatever we want. Excellent. And now, as they say, to the saboteur goes the spoils. We just have to do a little bit of backtracking in order to get to where we want to go. Hopefully that enemy doesn't end up being too big of a pain. But I doubt it. I sincerely doubt it, even.
Show me your true
Before that, though, we gotta deal with this. Okay, and a new level for Naga, but more importantly, Ryuji. Counter. Medium fizz damage to one flow. Let's get rid of Power Slash. Memory Blow is more important. Swift Strike. Alright. Minuscule fizz damage to all foes 2 to 4 times. Increases critical rate when surrounded. Okay, cool. I was looking for something good to get rid of, because that...
easier than cleaning.
We should not, like, we should be not in situations where we have to make use of adverse resolve. Big Bang Axe.
My, this is...
A new axe? I'd like to try it right away.
Yes.
Yay, I'm going to work harder than ever. Okay, Golden. You definitely deserve new equipment. Unlike Yusuke, who was, he's been using the item we got out of the chest for him 3 dungeons ago. But we're not all that worried. Or last dungeon, I should say. Oh, no, 2 dungeons ago. You guys know what I'm talking about. It was back with Madarame. Alright.
Oh, man.
There's still more? Come to think of it, what do they make in this factory? According to Noir, it seems to be one that manufactures the company's hamburger buns. That's true of the building in reality, but what do they make here? It's a good question. Probably
I'll reveal your true
probably not going to be able to get to the root cause of it. Or I remember actually, but okay, Belphegor. This one not massively nerfed. Still weak to fire though. Alright, once Yusuke's done, you'll be able to show it exactly what you showed it all those months ago.
Amazing, Panther. Finish this.
Time to get this thing out of here. Alright, Alright, we got him with the technical. Ambassador of Filth is shocked. Got him with the technical.
Okay, let's move on.
Would have been nice if we could have finished them off in style, but a win is a win is a win.
That's all.
This is...
It seems...
From the look of it, there's only one more door. It seems we should head over there. It looks like they really did take that obnoxious puzzle completely out. This is... We will not be able to reach it without passing over what appears to be a hydraulic press. Even if we did get over that press, we'd just get messed up by those damn lasers. We gotta do something about those before we get to the press. It'll probably be a hassle, but I have a feeling that's our only option. We need to turn off those infrared lasers and deactivate the hydraulic press. Let's try to find some sort of controls for those. Okay, so we can't just head up here. That plan already didn't pan out the first time around. Just a little bit.
Show me your true form.
And now we can get in there. Whoa. All right then. Okay, level 39 for On. And a fusion alarm for us.
That's all.
Dang, dude. Another one immediately spawned? Can we, how do we get up there? Is our next question. Right after we... Obviously, we have to deal with this thing, because I want to be able to, like, look around in peace. Not having to worry about any enemies afoot. And level 40 for us.
Okay.
We're steadily becoming stronger and stronger. Now how do we proceed? It looks like we won't be able to cross the hydraulic press while it's still moving. So clearly there's something that... Oh! We overlooked this terminal right here. Ah, these must be shift controls for the presses. You can select break, lunch, or unpaid overtime.
Oh?
Wait, break is an option? We may be able to get past that problematic press if we can find the corresponding control panel. Let's do this, Joker. Now changing press shifts. Let's set it to lunch. It is now lunchtime. Let us consume our slop and gleefully re-energize. Alright. Lunchtime shall last for approximately 30 seconds. Alright. Let's... Ooh, hold on. We're gonna have to get to dashing.
I can feel it.
Hop on up over here, cross over. Ooh.
I found a chest.
I'll reveal your true form.
And the counter keeps on ticking. I like that. Obviously, we're going to run out of time. Level 39 for Futaba.
Okay.
So she's got 10 more levels till she gets her next sub recover. Break time is over. Let us work even harder to account for our time wasted slacking off.
Didn't even break.
Snuff Soul. How merciful. Okay. This is another one of them control panels, right? Should we set it to lunch again? Yep. Actually, I did some research into these, and the other two options are meaningless. Break only lasts for 5 seconds, while unpaid overtime doesn't change anything at all.
Wait.
What do you mean it doesn't change anything? It's probably because the workers here are constantly working unpaid overtime. What a nightmare.
I should have known.
Regardless, those options are no use to us. It's probably best we simply choose lunch from now on. Now changing press shifts. And then we got our 30 seconds back. Alright. Up we go. And then over on this one next. And of course, just like before, we gotta get to killing. And it's gonna use up all our time. Oh. Ambassador of Filth wants to... Okay. I give up. Just let me go. I don't got that long to live anyway. Lend me your power. Thanks for sparing me. Hey, I can't believe it. I remember now. I'm no shadow from this place. I used to be living in that there sea of the human soul. From now on, call me Belphegor. No need for honorifics, Sonny. Easy. A free persona.
That's a new one, isn't it?
Alright. No new levels for anyone. But, alright, yep. Break time's over. So, was there anything about here? It looks like the answer is not really. So we have to... But we have to disengage those lasers some kind of way, don't we? So this is a problem. Ooh, disable security. As a cost-cutting measure, we will now disable security in some locations. Please continue to monitor your own workspaces. Beautiful.
You're unforgivable.
To think the higher-ups are just shoving all this stress on the employees so things can go pleasantly for themselves. Well, now we can get over to that hydraulic press, right? Alright. Let's set it to lunch. Okay. Gleefully consume all that slop. I'm not gonna stop you, but we do have to book it. Alright. Plenty of time to get up there. Nice.
Focus.
That doesn't need to be changed or engaged with or anything. And we can go ahead, kill the crap out of this thing. Time is over and all that. Work those dudes to death. Do what you gotta do. And we'll do the same. Uh-oh. Alright, one last opponent. Oh, Yusuke! I was not looking at his HP at all, dude. And that should be this area 100%ed. Forward we go. Uh-oh. Alright. So there should be a seed somewhere in here. But we're actually going to go ahead and call it a part here and then keep things moving steadily along. That's all going to be next time, though, so definitely join me then for more Persona 5 Royal. Bye for now, guys.